Hi guys, and welcome to Filofax Friday, and we've got something a little bit different for you this week. I'm here with another Filofaxer, Georgie. Hello. And Georgie's got a YouTube channel and blog and Instagram account, which you're Georgie at Home.
I'm Georgie at Home.
She's Georgie at Home. So I'll put the links in the description below for you, so you can go and check out her channel and show her some love. And yeah, so I thought this week it'd be quite fun. You're probably bored and sick of seeing me and talking all about me and my Filofax. I thought it'd be fun to have someone else this week and sort of talk about her Filofax and how you use your Filofax. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So Georgie, we met at a like-minded networking event in the town that we live in, and we didn't realise that we both had a love for Filofaxes. Yeah, and because you approached me, didn't you? Because you said, "Oh, I've seen you on YouTube, I think," and it was just kind of like that. And then we started talking about Filofaxes
in the middle of a meeting.
In the middle of a meeting, which was interesting. Everyone looks at us and we're like, "Okay, a bit odd." And at the time, you had you had a Filofax. You had a personal size, didn't you?
Yeah, I had my Metropole, my pink Metropole.
And you've since changed to.
She doesn't have a name.
She doesn't have a name.
It's going to be a she, isn't it?
Yeah.
She doesn't have a name. My gorgeous purple Malden, which
and I've been really coveting it since we've been here, and I'm going to take it home with me because she's absolutely beautiful. So what really made you, I mean, I know you've done videos on your Filofax, but what kind of made you change from a personal size to an A5?
Writing space. Because in a personal you can only write so much, and I found that I was using it so often I needed all that space to write, and I was sort of looking at these A5s thinking, oh, you know, the top shelf, so I want that. And yeah, I needed more space. I don't know what I was going to do if I didn't get this. I was really lucky to get this. I don't know what I would have done, but yeah, space.
Yeah.
Especially when you write on the left.
Yeah.
You've got rings on the middle. You can't write, so I wasn't using it properly.
So is your personal size redundant now, or are you?
No, I've repurposed it. Because I'm self-employed also, I have repurposed it into my business one. It was a kind of a necessary change, but also quite a handy one because I can be more organised in the business side of things as well, but on a smaller scale.
Okay, so do you think it's important then to keep like your personal life and your business life separate?
I find it easier. I mean, I do have to transfer a lot of my work stuff in here because I need pointers and things to say, you need to do this, and refer to that diary, but just reminders, but generally I keep it separate.
Yeah, that's really interesting because I keep mine all in the same because I kind of, when I open mine on the day, I can see everything. So do you kind of have to remind yourself to look at your other Filofax, or does it become naturally to you now? Or
yeah, because I always have to look at a diary every day, or you know, to see what's going on for the week, and stuff changes, and appointments and things have to be written in. So it's always there. But I mean, even with this, sometimes I'll sort of get a couple of hours into the day, I really do need to look to see what I'm supposed to be doing today. Then it's the same with work.
Yeah. So it's like because like for me, I have to have a routine, because otherwise I would.
Well, I go into sort of autopilot. So I do the general things I kind of need to go, and then I sort of get to the point I really just should look to make sure I haven't missed something or I haven't forgotten something, just to double check.
Okay. So will you be doing a video on what you keep in your other Filofax?
Possibly. It's still a work in progress. It's still got glitches. It's much like this one, but this is much more organised than the other one.
Right. Okay. It's just interesting because like we've sort of had this talk, didn't we, about people who have multiple Filofaxes and what they do with them, or whether they change like each, because we follow a few people on Instagram that change colours and types each month, and so it's kind of interesting.
I'd get confused because that's how I started my YouTube life, was because I really wanted to kind of explain to myself why Filofax was good for me, and having everything is in here, because I'd forget what book, or I'd forget what I'm writing in, or I'd forget what, if I had more than one Filofax, I'd be like, I like to just have it all in one place. It is, sometimes it frustrates me because I find myself turning the pages all the time, and I'm holding a watch and I'm looking for a right and another bit, and it gets a bit crazy. But it's all in one.
Yeah.
It's not multiple. And I don't know, maybe there will come a time when more than one will work. I don't know.
I totally agree, because I'm the same. I look at all these people that have like multiple Filofaxes, and I am green with envy, but actually I'm like, I don't know if that would cope. And that's why I love Filofaxes, because I don't need separate notebooks anymore. Everything, because it's got paper and diary and everything, it's all in the one place. So that's
I would really like an aqua, a personal size aqua, and I don't even know why. Just
because it's pretty.
Just because it's really nice. I'd love one. Then I just think, what would I use it for?
Yeah.
Because I was no way now. I mean, even in my Metro, I would not be able to fit that much stuff in. That many, you know, it'd be too stuffed. It'd be too much. I've really, I want to say simplified my life, but that is more simple.
Yeah, yours, her Filofax is really chunky, really chunky. So do you think you filled the space because you can? I mean, do you think you need everything that's in there?
Everything that's in there I need. I am missing, I mentioned this I think in my last video, I'm missing my A to Z contact section purely because I cannot fit the A to Z drivers in. So that's my current predicament.
That's what you can use an app for. You can have an address book.
I've got, and as I do have my third, I've got a red, what do we call it? A domino.
Oh yeah.
A red domino. And I want to repurpose that into something to do with Christmas, like a Christmas planner, because it's red.
Yeah.
And at the moment it doesn't really have a job. It doesn't do anything. I just bought it because I like it, and it was really cheap on eBay. It was second hand. So I was thinking, because the only people I really write to is my Christmas card list, and there was no point in duplicating it, and I thought, should I not have it in here and just pull it out if I need an address, pull it out there? That's my predicament. I don't know, I'm working it out.
What do you guys think? No, I think that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah. It's kind of working out what works for you, isn't it? And I mean, there are a lot of different videos out there on YouTube which I really enjoy watching, just to see how other people set theirs up, and everyone is similar but also really unique, and how people use it.
I've got some fab ideas from other people on YouTube, really good ideas, but and I'd love to just do it all, but it's having the time as well, having the time to actually do it, because I do have a job.
That's it. And
and
you've got a child and house and family
life.
So
I'd love to just do it all, but it's getting into it. And also, when you're trying to change something you do, or change a habit, you can't change all of the habits. You need to do them one step at a time. And that's the thing with this, is I had a lot of these sections in my Metropole, and I was used to how it worked, and some stuff was on the ball of changing, and in here I've streamlined some of that and added the extra things now, so I haven't done it all in one go, because I'm slowly getting used to it as I go. And I think that's really important for a lot of people, particularly if you're new to Filofax, is when you shove it all in, and then they go, oh, I'm not really using it. But I think that's because you're sometimes overwhelmed with setting up new systems for your life and stuff like that.
Well, I think you and I very much use it as a tool for like organisational purposes, don't we? It's kind of, I mean, people use their Filofaxes in different areas, because some are really heavily focused on like the decorating, and I love looking at the decorated pages, but then I kind of wonder where they write and stuff, whereas I think you and I very much use it primarily as an organisational tool, and then something pretty afterwards.
Well, I love the decorating, and that's one of the first things I did in my first week of my very first Filofax. I decorated it so much, and I was like, I'm spending too much time. This is not organising me, this is titivating. just too much time faffing and sticking and not enough doing. So the way I decorated really changed, and it became a lot more simple, and I've just this week gone into some new dividers which have streamlined it even more and made my decorating a little bit less and a little bit more simple.
Right, okay, cool.
But still trying to keep it pretty.
Yeah. So how much time would you say that you spend kind of planning and going through your planner and sorting yourself out? Is it
it's something I do daily. I have to check daily, and I've got myself a little checklist of the things I need to check. I like lists. Everyone loves a list. So I have like a little things I need to check, and I make sure I try. That's why I've got my side things and my ones on the top. These are my subcategories. So really the subcategories, most of them get checked daily, or certainly weekly, to make sure I'm keeping on track and getting stuff done and doing the things I want to do as well as the things I need to do. The other way around. To help me keep on track.
Yeah, it's interesting. I just find it very fascinating how people use and what kind of time they spend doing it.
I don't really know how long it takes because I'm at home all day and it's always open, so I'm always crossing stuff off, but at the same time I'm always adding stuff on. So in the terms of a to-do list, it's just never ending. I'll cross 5 things off, but I might add 3 things on, or cross 2 things off and add 10 things on.
Yeah, that's more like it, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. No, I just wondered because like some people have this. Some people sort of say that, oh, you know, it just takes too long, and it's kind of like people want to get organised, but then worry about actually is it going to take more time to plan? Right, you know, they might as well just go on and go and do it. But
I think it's a very personal thing. But I've found, like with starting new habits, you've got to do it gradually. You can't do them all at once. You've got to sort of do one habit and then make that into a habit, and it's something you do regularly before you add something else. So I'm on autopilot on some things, and then I kind of add things in, and that's where I need the reminders and the checklist to remind me to do things, particularly with my blog, which I've had for a long time and not really used. So now I need to be reminded to think of new posts and come up with some ideas, and I need to spend a little bit of time doing that, and I need to be reminded to do that. But before long, I'm sure it will become a habit. And I can think of something else to add to my daily things to do.
That's the thing. I find that, you know, and I've talked about this before, that I have to diarise things in to do them, because, you know, and some people do laugh at me like that, and it's just kind of, because if it's important and it needs to be done, I have to kind of make room for that. So that's, it's kind of interesting how you.
I try and diarise stuff. I'm not very good at it, but I'll just have an enormous to-do list, and then I'll look at my week and I'll sort of go, where can I fit that in, or how important is that for this week, and stuff chops and changes. I'm quite flexible. I think that's important for me. It's important for me to be flexible.
Yeah, well, you've got a child as well, so it's kind of, you've got to kind of be flexible. Yeah. So what's the future for you, for your Filofax and your YouTubing? And
the future? More. I want to do more. More.
Because you've got it, you know, I think you've got to a place where you're rocking and rolling, you've got a system that works for you, and have you got are you going to stick with that for a while and see how it goes, or have you got plans to kind of add new sections? Or
no, I'm sticking with it for the minute. I physically can't add any more sections.
I'm bulging.
Physically can't add any more. I have toyed with the idea of, this is how the other Filofax thing came about, because I was thinking maybe I could, I've got Project Live stuff in here, and I was thinking it might be worthwhile me taking that out, but then if I take it out, I probably won't have the incentive to do it. So that's my risky thing, because I look at this all day, every day. I don't look at anything else apart from my work diary. But the future, what does the future hold?
A new aqua molded and a Christmas Filofax.
Yeah, Christmas Filofax. I want to, I've been looking at, I thought to myself, I won't do anything Christmassy until later on in the year, and I thought, I've had a look and I've been trying to figure what I'm going to do and figure what sections, because currently my Christmas planner, I've been using a Christmas planner for about 8 years, I think. So pre-children, and it really came into its own when I had my son, because I needed to be more organised. And it's a big A4 4-ring binder, and it's huge, and it's copied from a Christmas, it's downloaded from a Christmas organised website, and it's got more sections than I actually use, but they are useful. So I wanted to try and condense them down into either 6 sections or have 12 back to back.
So you've got sort of, you know, a few things that you're thinking of kind of...
Yeah, so the Christmas planner will come eventually, but I am trying to plan a series. I'm not going to say what the series is, but I am planning a series. And
on your YouTube? On
my YouTube, a YouTube series. I probably might follow some bits up on blog, but it's primarily a YouTube series all about a particular Filofax, and all will be revealed very, 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 very soon.
Ooh, that sounds really exciting.
It's exciting.
Oh, when the camera stops, I'm going to see if I can plug her for some more information. Oh no, that sounds really exciting, because I know that I mean, I love watching different YouTube channels on Filofax and Filofax setups and stuff, because I'm so nosy. I love looking at what's inside people's Filofax, and I love all the what's in your bag tags and all of those.
I've never done one. I'd love to do one.
Right, we want to get to
my bag.
So because I'm so nosy. Oh, and I know you've shown quite a lot of your Filofax on your other channel, so if you want a bit of a more in-depth look at Georgie's Filofax, then head on over to her channel, because you've kind of done a setup and shown it and
and I've got an update now. I tweaked a few things and I've done a few things, so there's that. There's a video that's just gone up last week, which is all about the tools I use and my washi tapes and stickers and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out.
Yeah, go check out, because I think you've got some exciting things kind of geared up. But I think, is your journey with Filofaxing just started? I think really you've been using it for a while, but there's so much more to it.
And it is really a part of my life now. I don't think, well, for any planner, not just a Filofax, for anybody, but any planner. In my first video I spoke about using a planner daily, all the time, and then I just fell off the bandwagon, and I don't understand how it happened, but I feel like I've got my life back having a Filofax.
It's interesting, because I think a lot of people hear the word Filofax and don't understand it, and I think particularly now, because some people use it as an organisational tool, some people use it as a pretty, some people are have different reasons for a Filofax, but actually all it is a notebook and a diary, or so I think people some people who don't understand Filofax can't get their head around why people use a Filofax. But if you speak to the majority of people, they've either got a wall calendar or they use their phones, or so most people use a diary, don't they?
Of some sort. I mean, I suppose a lot of people have an iPhone and they use iCal or whatever it is. I don't have an iPhone, but I can't do digital. It doesn't work for me. It's okay, sometimes I'm out on the go, I'll just write something down, but if it doesn't fit, then I have to kind of reschedule it. And I don't generally take this one anywhere because it's just too big, but technology...
So you don't need to take your Filofax out of the house?
No, because I'm generally at home, so I don't need to. I mean, my Metropole I take everywhere, but I think that was the novelty of being able to take it, because it was a personal size. But this one, I don't need to so much. But I can't rely on technology. I don't think it's reliable. Pen and paper.
No. I have to admit, I do like having something to flick through and something tangible and something that I can have open on my desk. Yeah. But I always worry about your camera failing, or your phone.
And you can't stick washi tape and stickers.
Well, no, you can't.
And where's the fun in that?
Exactly. No, exactly. It's funny because I just don't think people kind of get it, but actually how useful it can be, and you don't have to have a Filofax, or it could be any kind of.
But hopefully you'll get it. You'll understand. That's why you're here.
Yeah, exactly. You're Filofax fans. So, can you give us a sneak peek inside your Filofax?
I can. What do you want to see?
I want to see your decoration.
Okay.
Because I fairly recently, about a month ago, bought my first lot of washi tape. As you know from the visual motivation video I did of experimenting, and I just like seeing how different people kind of use it.
So I think my previous video on my page was my gold glittery page.
Ooh, yeah, I love the gold.
Page. I do love it. Really, really love the gold. And then I don't think so this is still my old insert style that I was using. This is one I designed myself, and I like to keep the same. Yeah. Well, I did. I changed. However I feel, there's no rhyme or reason. But then I've changed to this, which is where I have notes at the beginning. Right. Which I found really useful. Just to, if you know something's happening that week, just jot it in. But I tried to coordinate it, because now I've got 4. I didn't want the width of washi, because it was really going to make the size really small. So I cut some washi in half and kind of did that in the middle with my big. It's Valentine's. So
I love hearts.
And I only do a week at a time. So I know.
You've done an extra week.
I did an extra week because it's Valentine's and I know it's really busy. If I'm busy, I will do an extra week. And I have my monthly to-do list in the middle of the following week, because when I open it up, I don't want a big to-do list in my way because I can just see the week, but I know if I want to see what's my to-do list, I just have to
that's interesting.
to turn it over.
Yeah.
And February, look.
Oh, that is
already on the other side.
Yeah.
And I've only crossed one thing off.
Oh, blimey. So you're going to be a busy month.
I know.
Yeah.
It's only, what, the 5th? Well, it won't be when you see it, but...
Yeah. So I have my kind of, my appointments on one side and my to-do list on the other, because I like to kind of...
But you diarise. I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, I do, because I just kind of, that's how it works for me, but everyone finds a system that works for
I
them.
find this takes the pressure off, I think. I can kind of fit it in where it needs to go. Some of that stuff's been carried over from the previous month. It's just stuff that's in my mind that I'm thinking about, and then it becomes more important, so I can put it on.
But just writing it down gets it out of here to free your mind up for other things.
That's right.
You've got a cat. So what would you say is like you might have to think about this, I might have put you on the spot, but like your number one tip for other Filofax users or people who are new to Filofax?
My number one tip for newbie Filofaxes is don't overwhelm yourself. Do not try and put everything that you want to do into it all in one go. Just start where you are and start with one little section, just the diary section, and you might have your notes and your things you want to do, and you might want to add goals and your meals, but don't do it all in one go, because you will crash, and you just will. You've just got to build up gradual habits. You've got to do everything till it becomes a habit, and you become on autopilot, and you're looking at your diary every day, and then you can add stuff, but don't overwhelm yourself. No,
I think it's, for me it'd be kind of, you have to do what's right for you, because it's individual, and what works for somebody else doesn't necessarily work for you. So it's kind of, if you start off small, you can see how that works, and then I'm a big believer of evolving and kind of
and everything's evolving all the time, and I'll watch other YouTube videos about Filofax and I go, oh, I like that, but there's one that I spoke about before about meal planning specifically, and I really want to do it, but I'm doing a few other things at the moment, so I don't want to change that yet, because I'm going to be changing too much, but when I get those things, the creases ironed out, and then I can come to the meal planning and then work on that section and really get that, I don't do the word perfect, but get in there, get that habit working. But I think it's really important not to, if you've got your brand new Filofax, it's fresh out of the box, and you want to get in and you want to decorate it and all, and that's brilliant. But don't add all of, I've got a lot of subcategories, but they've evolved.
You've got loads of tabs in there, haven't
you? All added in as time's come in. I did not put them all in one go, because I'd have crashed.
It's a journey, isn't it? It's not all in one go. It's I think it is a journey. You've got to evolve with it and find out what.
But that's my number one tip.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's been fab. So it sounds like Georgie's got some really exciting things to look forward to. So go and check out her YouTube and her Instagram and the blog. Do you think you'll be doing more with the blog? Or?
Yeah, I've got a few things. I do struggle for content. Writing's not my thing, which is why I prefer YouTube a bit more, because although you don't really get to see my face, so this is a real treat. But, I struggle a bit for content, so I do kind of back up my YouTube on there. But it's in my thing to make more of an effort. So.
I find exactly the same, because like I tend to do now, a blog post to accompany a video, but I'm not a I journal, but that's different to writing a blog post. I don't find it doesn't come naturally, and I kind of don't always know what to say. I want to do more blogging, but it's kind of, I don't know, and I think if you have to force it, then it's not right. So, and I think for me, I find it a lot easier just to sit and talk to a camera than I do to type it up and everything.
That's why I started, and Filofax was a good start for me, because it's something that means so much to me. But on my blog, I wanted to do more food stuff and more stuff about me rather than vlogging, because I don't think my life's quite exciting enough
I
to
love
vlog about. I love watching them. I just don't feel like my life's that exciting, but maybe something will happen, or when the weather's a bit better and you do more stuff.
I don't think my life is that exciting. I only started vlogging because I did Vlogmas.
Yeah.
And then a few people said, please carry on, and it's like, but I'm just having lunch, or I'm just doing this. It's not, but people and I like watching those vlogs, so you never know, we might see some vlogs from Georgie.
I would love to do a vlog. If just one, it would be really good. But I've got loads of things I want to do to the house that I want to share on my blog and stuff like that, so it won't just be Filofax on my blog, it'll be a little bit of everything.
Because you're quite a crafty lady, aren't you? And you've got a your business is a creative pursuit as well, isn't it? So so you've got lots of projects coming up.
Go over there.
So she's going to be really busy.
Keep over there and just hang in there. There might be something that interests you coming along. Hopefully.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for agreeing to that. Well, we just had a cup of tea and a chat about Filofax, which is never a chore. So we need more tea now. Need more tea. So thank you guys. Not sure what next week is going to be yet. I might do an unboxing video for you of a new Filofax, because I like watching, because unless you've actually seen a Filofax in person, you don't know what it's like. Like, now I've seen this little beauty, I now really want it. So I might have an unboxing video for you next week, but I'm not entirely sure. But there will be a video for you next week.
I'm going to push you for more information. I've seen
So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to check out Georgie's channel, which I'll put a link in the description below. Show her some love, because she's a brand new YouTuber and she's got some fabulous setup videos, so go and check those out, and see you next time. Bye.